Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we are going to talk about New York and Trump and cold water. Cold water. There are a lot of people who are very excited about the news that has come out of New York. And I think it might be time to go ahead and start managing expectations on this one a little bit. So, if you don't know, if you've missed the news, New York, there's a grand jury, like a real one. Not one that's like going to do a little investigation type thing. No, a real grand jury has been impaneled. And it is reportedly looking into Trump's alleged payments to Miss Daniels and the possibility that there may be some criminal activity that went along with that. The most likely scenario, if you listen to the legal analysts, has to do with the falsification of business records. Okay. So, for a lot of people, they understand this is the step before, like, he's arrested. And that's true. That is true. Because of that, they're very excited. But we have to kind of run through some things. Let's assume for a second that Trump is charged, arrested, okay? Right off the top, right away, there are going to be hearings about the statute of limitations. There is a weird part of New York law that seems to allow them to, like, stop the clock if he leaves the state continuously, such as moving into the White House or down to Florida. And I'm sure that's how the prosecution is going to argue it. For those that don't know, statute of limitations is basically a time limit that they have to bring the charges. That is going to be argued. So you're going to have a bunch of delays over that. Then let's just take it to the next step. Let's assume he's arrested, charged, goes to trial. They go through the statute of limitations hearing. It sides with the prosecution. He gets convicted. The idea that he's going to jail over this is really unlikely. This is a low-level crime. I want to say it is the lowest level felony that New York has. We like to pretend that we don't have a two-tier justice system. The reality is that he's a former president. I know that people don't always like to acknowledge that, but he is. Even if he's convicted, I don't really see jail as something that's going to happen. That seems very unlikely to me. But I do want to kind of go back to one little thing. When it comes to the statute of limitations thing, I'm sure people are going to ask what my opinion is. I don't know enough about New York law to even have an opinion on that. I have no idea. Can't even guess how that would play out. And that's kind of the same thing with all of this. From outside looking in, it's pretty low level, and he's a celebrity with a lot of resources and a former president. This doesn't seem like a case that's actually going to put him behind bars. That being said, they did get Capone for tax evasion, so I would just manage your expectations on this one. This case is not like a lot of the other ones where the charges are much more serious. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.